What is creepypasta? No, it's not a dish at Olive Garden. Creepypasta is folklore for the internet age. Remember as a kid how you'd hear stories on the playground about how if you said Bloody Mary 3 times in the dark, she'd appear in the mirror? Or how the house in the town next over was surely haunted? Creepypastas are bite-sized chunks of online horror fiction designed to creep you out at night. And they've become a ubiquitous part of internet culture. But where did these spooky stories come from? And how have they evolved over time? Let's deep dive. Let's get spooky. Hey, spooky people. It's your best friend Kenny here. And today we're going to talk about, the history and evolution of creepypasta. I'm sure some of you know exactly what creepypasta is if you enjoy this channel, but some of you might not know the whole history. Before we get into it, though, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel, The Spooky Lawyer. Make sure that you like and share this video. Share this video on wherever else you went if TikTok is gone. And if TikTok is still here, share this video on TikTok. The term creepypasta is a play on the term copypasta, a word first used on the image board 4chan to describe blocks of text that are copied and pasted regularly across the internet. But the term itself went through an evolution. Initially, it was pronounced and spelled as creepypaster, like a combination of copy-paster and creepy. Over time, creepypaster morphed into the more pronounceable creepypasta, which has become the standard term. Creepypastas, unlike their more generic copypasta counterparts, are specifically horror-related. They often take the form of short, user-generated paranormal stories intended to scare readers. The exact origins of creepypastas are debated, but they are believed to emerge in the early 2000s, evolving from the chain emails popular in the 1990s. Remember those emails your grandma used to send you telling you to watch out because there might be a guy hiding underneath your car or something like that? Those forward emails that you'd get on your AOL account? Well, that's where creepypasta started. You'll remember these emails often contain urban legends or hoaxes threatening readers with bad luck if they didn't forward the message. And this was the oral tradition of folklore, where stories were passed down through generations, often with embellishments and variations. Early internet hoaxes and urban legends spread through those chain emails and eventually shaped the creepypasta genre. These hoaxes often preyed on people's fears and anxieties about technology, a theme which is central to many creepypastas. For example, the Nigerian prince email scam, which promised riches but ultimately led to financial loss, tapped into the anxieties surrounding online security and trust. Stories about cursed websites or haunted video games reflect the growing unease about the unknown corners of the internet. The online image board 4chan played a crucial role in the development and spread of creepypasta. The site's culture of anonymity and user-generated content foster the growth of the genre, allowing users to share their creations without fear of judgment or censorship. Dedicated creepypasta websites began appearing in the late 2000s, including creepypasta.com, the Creepypasta Wiki. Reddit's No Sleep, which was created in 2010, also became a popular hub for sharing and discussing creepypastas. These platforms provided a dedicated space for creepypasta to flourish, fostering a sense of community among creators and fans. I had previously done a video on Nicholas James Casotis, who was an individual who frequently posted on the subreddit No Sleep, and he is accused and currently awaiting trial of murdering and dismembering his wife. Some early examples of creepypasta stories include Ted the Caver, which is often considered the first true creepypasta. It's told in a blog-like format, and the story details the increasingly horrifying experiences for Ted and his friends as they explore a local cave. The story ends on a cliffhanger, leaving the readers to assume that the worst happened. Another early example is the Rake, a creature described as a tall, gray humanoid with no mouth or nose. The creature is said to be mostly docile, but will attack and kill if threatened. Stories about the Rake often involve it appearing in people's yards or bedrooms, staring at them menacingly. Those early creepypastas focused on realistic scenarios and relatable settings, and blurred the lines between fiction and reality. This contributed to their unsettling nature and helped them spread quickly online, as readers could easily imagine themselves in the characters' shoes. Over time, creepypasta has spawned a host of iconic characters that have been ingrained in our internet culture, including Slenderman. I love Slenderman. Slenderman is arguably the most recognizable creepypasta character. Slenderman is a tall, faceless man in a black suit, kind of like most lawyers. Well, most lawyers aren't necessarily tall, but Slenderman was created by Eric Knudsen, also known as Victor Surge, in 2009 as part of a Photoshop contest on the website Something Awful. Remember Something Awful? It was awful. Slenderman quickly captured the imaginations of internet users. He is often described as stalking and abducting children, typically those who venture into the woods looking for him. Slenderman's popularity has transcended just internet stories, inspiring video games, a web series called Marble Hornets, and even a feature film. However, the character also gained notoriety in 2014 when two 12-year-old girls in Wisconsin stabbed a classmate, claiming they were trying to prove the Slenderman skeptics wrong. This tragic incident led to discussions about the impact of creepypasta on impressionable minds, and prompted some creepypasta website administrators to remind readers of the distinction between fiction and reality. Jeff the Killer. Jeff the Killer, with his disturbingly wide smile carved into his face with a knife and missing eyelids. Jeff the Killer is another iconic creepypasta character. And his origin story typically involves a young boy who is disfigured in an accident or fight and subsequently becomes a homicidal maniac, as one does. Stories about Jeff often involve him breaking into homes and whispering, "Go to sleep," before murdering his victims. Jeff the Killer's disturbing appearance and violent tendencies have made him a popular subject of creepypastas, fan art, and online discussions. We talked about the Rake earlier, but the Rake is a creature that preys on people's fear and vulnerability. It has an unsettling appearance and the ability to appear in unexpected places, which made it a popular subject of creepypastas. The Rake is a humanoid creature with pale skin, long claws, and unsettling large eyes. It is said to stalk its victims, often appearing in their bedrooms or lurking in the shadows. It evokes a primal sense of fear, and its association with sleep paralysis have contributed to the enduring popularity in the creepypasta and online horror world. Siren Head. Siren Head is a more recent addition to the creepypasta pantheon. He is a tall, skeletal creature with sirens for a head. He was created by artist Trevor Henderson in 2018, and he quickly went viral online. Siren Head emits distorted sounds and broadcasts emergency signals, mimicking the sounds of air raid sirens, Amber Alerts, and even human voices to lure its victims. Siren Head's uncanny appearance and its ability to tap into our fear of the unknown and the unsettling nature of emergency broadcasts have made it a great addition to our internet horror universe. These characters represent the diverse range of fears and anxieties that creepypasta mines. Fear of the unknown, fear of the supernatural, fear of anxieties surrounding technology, and the dark side of human nature. Creepypasta has evolved significantly since its early days. It was initially text-based. It has expanded to include multimedia elements such as images, videos, and hyperlinks. There's a lot of creepypasta on YouTube. This allows creepypasta creators, maybe? to tell more engaging stories, blurring the lines between reality and fiction and drawing readers deeper into the narrative. The rise of YouTube and other video sharing platforms played a significant role in the evolution of creepypasta and making creepypasta mainstream. YouTube creators creating Let's Play videos of creepypasta-inspired games such as Slender the 8 Pages or Bendy and the Ink Machine, or reading creepypasta stories aloud have introduced the genre to a wider audience. This has led to a feedback loop with popular YouTubers inspiring new creepypastas and vice versa. Furthermore, creepypasta has evolved from simple, often amateurish short stories to more complex and sophisticated narratives. This is most well done in one of my favorite creepypasta web series called Petscop. Petscop first appeared on YouTube in 2017, and it presents itself as a Let's Play of a fictional PlayStation game. However, as the series progresses, it delves into disturbing and surreal territories with cryptic messages, unsettling imagery, and a haunting atmosphere. Petscop is, in my opinion, one of the best examples of creepypasta storytelling, and it showcases the genre's potential for complexity and depth. Creepypasta has also inspired forms of other media, such as the web series Marble Hornets and the collaborative writing project known as the SCP Foundation. The SCP Foundation has a detailed documentation of paranormal entities and objects, and can be seen as a more structured and elaborate form of creepypasta. The SCP Foundation's meticulous world building, its focus on scientific observation and containment, and its collaborative nature have had a unique influence in online horror. It goes without saying that creepypasta has had a profound impact on internet culture, and it has contributed to the rise of online horror communities through a sense of shared fear and fascination with the paranormal, spooky people. The genre's interactive nature, with readers dissecting narratives, uncovering hidden clues, and contributing their own interpretations, has furthered this community. Creepypasta creates a space for people to connect over their shared love of horror, to explore their fears and anxieties in a safe environment, and to engage in collective storytelling. This sense of community is similar to the tradition of gathering around the campfire to share spooky stories. Creepypasta is like a digital campfire, where people come together to experience the thrill of fear and the comfort of shared experience. In the digital age where physical boundaries are less relevant, creepypasta provides a virtual space for this ancient tradition to continue. Creepypasta has also influenced the way horror is consumed and experienced in the digital age. Its focus on relatable settings and everyday technology has made horror more accessible and immediate, blurring the lines between fiction and reality. The blurring of boundaries is a key aspect of creepypasta's psychological appeal. By placing the supernatural in familiar contexts, such as our homes, schools, cars, or the very devices we use to access the internet, creepypasta makes the horror feel more real, more immediate, more unsettling. This psychological appeal is further enhanced by creepypasta's ability to tap into our anxieties about technology. Stories about haunted video games, cursed websites, or evil artificial intelligence reflects our growing dependence on technology and our fear about the dangers it presents. Creepypasta allows us to explore these anxieties in a fictional setting and grapple with the unknown aspects of this digital world, or doomscroll. Creepypasta has become intertwined with various fandoms and online communities. Many fandoms have embraced creepypasta as a way to explore the darker side of their favorite fictional universes. For example, the My Little Pony fandom has produced a lot of creepypastas, which subvert the typically cheerful, innocent world of the show. Similarly, children's programming and movies, such as Disney and Nickelodeon, also have a significant amount of creepypastas associated with them. These stories explore themes of violence, betrayal, and psychological horror, providing a stark contrast to the source material and offering a different perspective on the characters and their world. Creepypasta has inspired creators to create video games, to create web series, to create art, to create music. It's impossible to be on social media without interacting with various forms of online content that was derived or related to creepypasta. The genre's accessibility and its ability to inspire have changed our culture. Creepypasta started in the depths of online forums and has emerged as something that is part of our everyday lives. That, in my opinion, enriches our lives. It's fun to be scared. It's fun to share creepy stories and pictures. And a significant amount of the time I spend on the internet is involved in sharing creepy stories and pictures. And I assume if you're watching this channel, it's likely the same for you. Go ahead and follow me on Blue Sky and TikTok, if TikTok is still around when you watch this video. My username is akbruce. Follow me on Twitter. My username is akbruce there as well. If there is a spooky or disturbing story you would like me to cover, send me an email. My email address is thespookylawyer@gmail.com. I appreciate you watching my videos. I appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. Thank you, and stay spooky.